Hello everybody, welcome to Truckbook Face Life Studios, and today we're going to be looking at my mock, this entry into the competition. So, let's get into it. And then we got this here, this research facility. Yeah, there's not much to it. It just exists. It's just there. And then here we got this be like a little building for looking at computers and research. So it'd probably be connected to those people there. I don't know. And then we got this small boat being attacked by a crocodile or alligator or something. This shark army villain crocodile in the cave. And we got this 4-armed skeleton dude who's dead right there for some reason. Lloyd's dragon disperses out of the wire and is eating the submarine. This Lloyd dragon here, I combined 2 Lloyd's dragons together to make this. You see, the upper and lower jaw uses the lower jaw piece. You see, it's wider and bigger, so it's technically not the set. It's technically different, so it's technically a MOC, but it's pretty similar to the Lloyd dragon here. But I think having 2 Lloyd dragons combined together to have a little bit of its tail and its head popping out of the water is fine. Yeah, that looks so cool to me. We have it destroying penguin submarine, and then this penguin submarine's like a sub build. This here, if you move this, the platform falls, so that's another function you can do. We got a guy sleeping on his job there. And then this container here, a porg was a porg's nest, a shark, and then a bridge. And we got this, oh, I added a little reference to Star Wars. I think it's kind of funny. We got Chewbacca right here. He's just holding the head of a porg and has a fire going, and a little chicken leg piece for like a pork leg. He's just eating the pork. I thought that would be a really funny reference to have. I don't know if it's super funny or not, but this is a reference I thought would look cool in this big display. This big bird here eating a fish, and he's just looking at this dragon coming out of the water. That has to be pretty freaky. This here's a city, and why there's a castle there is this would be the shoreline docks there. Imagine this and this are farther apart, but anyways. And the castle is synced in the ground over time, and it's just like old rotten abandoned castle. And some Chewbacca decided to make it his home here, and some goblins decided to make a home here, and their goblin made a home there. These are just Yodas. Here's just twist his head backwards so you can see it. Well, he's now dead. His head's twisted. Bleh. But yeah, I just had some Yoda dudes I decided to put in here, so it's like their home. You know, you can see it's rotted. And it's just the penguin base here. Imagine there was more here originally, but the dragon destroyed it. Yeah, it's a naughty dragon. Caused a fire. And the base here is built into the castle, so this area here and here are part of the base, penguin base. He's gonna use more of the castle as his base, and then he has this explorer dude who's here because the floor's falling apart. Hole on this here, and the floor would fall. Bones, spiders would drop, and you would fall into dungeon of spiders, and it got caught because there's spiders in the way. And there, we got Clayface person out of the ground. This is based off of the Lego Batman movie Clayface set. I think it was called Clayface Attack. Could be wrong. This is technically not the same set. It's technically different because all the parts that were on its other arm and its legs, I put it into the head, and then there was very little leftovers. So little leftover bits I used to make this tiny bit of torso and arm and his hammer. And I decided, well, it'd be cool if he bursted out of the ground and he's like melting into the ground, and he's like these old fence pieces were just being destroyed here, and that's what I did. I think it looks cool. And then his hammer is smashing here. Speedboat. So there was originally going to be enough space for this because I wasn't going to build a penguin base, but I'm going to add a penguin base for fun. So this doesn't really fit in here now very well, but you know, this would just be like a speedboat that emits in. Grill. You just open it, and chair. Yeah, pretty nice colors. I'm just gonna put it here because I don't want to knock it off because I added so much extra stuff here. It just doesn't fit anymore. This guy here is smuggling the galaxy's greatest smuggler, Han Solo. So he's being smuggled in his truck. I just thought that would be like a funny joke. Window here now. This JarJar's Roadkill Pizza is built off the Sanctum Showdown set. So if you get 2 of those sets, combine it together with a whole bunch of extra parts, you could build something like this. And this section right here is just all entirely from Sanctum Showdown. This one section here. So the rest of it's different, but this one section I stole from Sanctum Showdown because it just looks so good. But the rest of this is different. See, there's a chair, kind of fancy. And we got a TV because this is like the backstory. This is an old, broken down mansion, and JarJar buys it, and it's being renovated by doubles. So these dudes are renovating the place. So that's all good and cool. And here we got this small area. It's just clothes. So it's just clothesline. Not much to really say. It just sits there. And yeah, not too much anything else here. Oh, there's Han Solo Carbonite right here. Wait, if he's in Carbonite there, then how is he in here? Maybe this isn't the real one. Who knows? There's this door that's part of the old mansion, and he just kept it here. But and here's the bathtub. I did not have enough of these white slopes, and I forgot about it. So that's why there's only one of these. And there's the trans blue here is supposed to look like a little bit of water. And then reason why there isn't a toilet right here and a Bulls guy has some pipes is because it's still under renovation and construction at this particular area. Here is another floor here, and also there's not stairs to access every single individual floor, and not all the stairs have railing like these blue ones here. So yeah, it's unfortunately, at least this building has a back wall to it though. Here there's a sliding bookshelf, and there's this brick here, so it looks like there's a wall behind it when there isn't. And those outside balconies, what do you call them? That have a whole bunch of windows. They're super fancy and neat looking, and they have a slide-in door, but that's just windows that slides. That's this here. This dome you could open up here, or you could take this off to access the bed. It's pretty wide. This is 2 of those beds combined together. It has a little picture of Spider-Man that's drawn. And there's this can take off. You could make it as a function where you just go like this. It falls off. So this could be a function, a little wave function. So if you want, it could be. And then there's a way to access this because you can push this down, and then the ladder will come down on the floor. See? So that's neat. But anyways, we got this janitor who's a zombie. Good thing the CDC has zombie advice now. They're gonna be teaching how to fight zombies in schools in the future. Man, doesn't that sound crazy? It sounds like a conspiracy, but go to the CDC site. You can learn some scary stuff. And we got this dude here. He's Donut Guy. You don't know who that is. Probably don't, because this character I made up. But in the Trugabug universe, there's this crazy rogue military dude who's called Donut Guy, a TIE fighter pilot. He's an idiot, and he thinks Scout Troopers are donuts. And he thinks donuts are Scout Troopers. And I thought it'd be funny if the guy working here was a donut guy. We got the chef here who's making a cookie brownie, so maybe they got a mixer ordering food, who knows. And a little paddle. And, the pizza oven here. And then we got some more pizzas there, sandwich, whole bunch of pre-cooked chicken legs. Those sell well. And then we got some ovens here. And then we got this freezer here. And there's someone stuck in it. I just thought that would be funny. A little scary, kind of funny. This here is just like some flag piece and sticker from the League of Ninjago Kaismek. I just thought it would look cool. That's like some abstract art. I don't know, maybe it does look like that, maybe not. Keep knocking this clothes rack around. And we got this freezer in the back here that's empty. So that's maybe a bad thing because they don't have more food for customers, or maybe a good thing because they're selling well. This is the front door. So, you would go in here and you get greeted by his camera filming you, and you would, order your food, like this rock monster that's ordering food. And then you would go back here and up these stairs, up to here to eat. That's just, a place you could eat. Oh, and there's a tied guy with a mask right there. See, his hands have chains on them. He has a mask over his face, and he's scared. Something bad's going on. We got a fan here, and it's just an R2-D2 leg with a propeller, and we got a cash register there. and right all the way yonder to here. Oh, and there's this here, and if you move this, reason why these both say Pepe's Pizza is because they built both of my Signature Showdowns, but I assembled them both to build this, and well, I still had this sticker on them because I put the stickers on with both the sets. So his restaurant says Pepe's Pizza, so just pretend it doesn't, I guess. And if you take that out, in between the glass, there's a skeleton with a construction worker hat. So there's some dirty stuff going on. Well, let's put it back on. Yeah, it's in between the glass here. There's a skeleton. I just thought that would be creepy. Killer Croc, he works here. And this table will just be where they sell food. It has these really tall chairs that Whole Food usually has. We got the really tall table. So here we go. Portable grill. And we got the Cut-O-Matic. It's this really simple thing that would just, you know, program it and would cut food. So it exists. We got, and here's another portable grill, a red carpet for when you go in, because that makes you feel special. And we got, you know, one of those little drinks that you grab plastic cups and, you know, get water out of hot and cold. And you see here it stores the plastic cups, and they're just two 1x1 rounds, studs. And this guy here is just drinking some. We got this camera here, it's on fire, and it's electricity coming out of it, mostly peacefully. And we got this camera for more surveillance. We got this mostly peaceful protester climbing up, and this guy was a fork here. He's pretty freaked out because there's some white stuff on the floor. There's food, and you see there's a bird looking at him, so bird landed and pooped. This guy here is freaked out. We got a guy who's vomiting here because the food's garbage. And we got this spider that's eating a pizza, and the spider's radioactive from the pizza, just like Michelangelo. We got a fire here, so here, you know those glass displays that have drinks and food, so this is drinks here. And there's these shelves above it that have drinks here, so it's double decker here, plus the shelf, and it's on fire. Here's a sink, and there is a bathroom. And then, oh, there's a shelf with awards, JarJar one. But then there's the bathroom here. It's like there's a guy occupying it. But, see? Toilet, plunger, toilet paper, trash can, sink. It has a faucet and a door here that closes off. So it has everything. We got a camera here that's watching you. It's the garage. This is a blue metal shipping container. It's mostly peacefully being destroyed by this mostly peaceful protester. There's this short guy here. These bricks are supposed to be a shelf. And here's the garage door that would open like this, but you know the fire pieces are in the way because it's being mostly peacefully burnt down. But if you remove those out of the way, it would. And here we got this robot dude. He's fixing to kill stuff. We got this gasoline maybe, and we got JarJar's car. It's a hover car, so it will be like hovering, kind of straight because this is sat here for so long. The ground is kind of indented, and there's foliage growing out of the ground. So the green stuff is just supposed to be like grass growing out of the sidewalk. This here, it kind of looks like a gate or railing. That's just supposed to be a bike rack right here, by the way. This guy got his arm chopped off because he's mostly peaceful. And then we got this vehicle that looks like a skeleton. There's all the bones all over it. And we got the skeleton guy inside there. He's mostly peaceful. And we got some, you know, side mirror views, whatever. So, they're saying how it's mostly peaceful, but she's all freaked out and scared. Why? And why is there fire everywhere? Well, it's actually not peaceful, no matter what they say. It's mostly peaceful. But these mostly peaceful protesters are pointing blades at this news reporter's throat. He's sweating and scared. And there's the cat woman who's pointing a gun at his head. He was saying it was mostly peaceful, but now he's not so certain about that. So I looked at most of the stuff, and now it's just this to look at. So the articulation on this is ankles, knees, bend forwards. I would be more stable at staying if they bend back, but I thought bend forwards would just look cooler, so I did that. And then they got, you know, ball joint hips and these flaps here at the waist. You can hinge. They don't need to, but you can do that for stop motion. And these ones at the side here also hinge. And then here's just, you know, a little freezer. So, and then each individual finger is posable, so that's a lot of posability there. The wrists are, elbows are, and then the shoulders are. It looks like a blender here, that blender shape, because that was inspired by Kai's mech, because for the Lego Ninjago movie, because Kai mech from the Ninjago movie uses this cockpit and kind of had a blender shape, and it does it super cool. So decided to do that for Zane. But yeah, this is my entry. Hope it seems good. And sorry for the video so long. There's just so much going on.